I come to pick mango this morning. What money? I come to pick mango. And the big man thing. The mango that hanging over here, right? And that's still my mango, right? No. Hold on. Let us be gentlemen here. This is my tree, right? You also have trees of your own. Would you consider the mangoes that are hanging from my tree in your yard, Mr. Rock, to be my mangoes or your mangoes?
My mango. Big man is my own.
You are saying that. So what you're saying is I wrong to pick my mangoes. What? So wait, for me to pick these mangoes here, like this one here, this one right here. No, it over the thing must be a 6-inch. It hanging here. So this is yours or mine? Mr. Whoa. Mr. Gentleman, let me go follow. Mr. Whoa. So what you're saying is you are right on this one here. No, this one here, that one right here.
That one is mine.
This one here is mine.
Yeah.
But this one is yours.
Yeah, this one is mine.
That right one is yours,
Yeah,
so I can't pick that.
Nah.
So all that was your chin, all this is yours.
You see them here, that's it.
You have to vex with me today, boy.
If you're a Jamaican, can you please come? Okay. I have a question for you. And when I say Jamaican, I mean 100% Jamaican. Not your mother from Jamaica, you born and raised New York. No, not you. Not your father from Jamaica, you born and raised Connecticut. Not you either. Not your grandmother from Jamaica, and you visit her once a year in the summer. No, not you. Go away. Not all you. I ain't talking to all you. I talking to the ones 100% Jamaican that move here probably at by 16, around 16. Are you? Or the ones that still in Jamaica live there? Yeah, are you? I only want to hear from are you only. I want to hear from nobody else. Anyways, I have a question. Right? I just had a beef patty, right? And I don't know what to do with this. What do I do with that? Can y'all tell me? Like, do I trash it or do I eat it? Like, what's the rules? Can y'all tell me what's the rules, please? Thank you.
Accept human right line now with Terry. Eh? Look, they are killing man enough. Run out the woman out there, horse and not kill innocent youth. Look there. I kill Fabian enough. I don't see a shoot out now enough. Only have to use move with the human right team people. You can't come on and step on mine. Look what you vote for. Look what you vote for, people. My community, look here.
Criminals kill 5 in Commodore. Now we have the police acting on very strong intelligence. They are starting now to have a feud with the criminals and they're killing them out. Now we have the citizens coming out bawling out police brutality. What do we really want? We want the criminals to reign, or we want the police acting on intelligence to get rid of these criminals? What do we really want? Because we can't have it both ways. And we can't continue to cry out when these criminals reign on our citizens and our children. People, what do we really want? Police, continue to act on your intelligence and get rid of them criminal, unwanted citizen element that we have in our country.
We are at an inflection point in our society. Things are changing. We have changed the risk-reward function for crime. Before, criminals felt that there was no risk being involved in crime. Today, every criminal knows that you're taking a big risk to be involved in crime. And that risk of being involved in crime is going to become greater and greater and greater. Every day you see it on your TV, on your radio. All of them who are plot, are bringing gun, are make call from overseas, a program man from jail. We're going to put a stop to it. We're going to fine you and we're going to deal with you as you deserve to be dealt. Justice will be served to you. And I can't be any clearer with it. So all our youngsters here listening to me now, put that in your mind and understand that this is a different Jamaica than the Jamaica that you grew up in 10 years ago. It's not the same Jamaica. If you commit a crime, even if you don't get catch today or tomorrow, we will find you.
just check it noise in again. I want to them man and my youth. What them mad? What you know?
Yes, son, yes, son.
Yeah, I'm going to be a fuck to body. No, what? Kind of party man, them, my brother.
Waste man, them are yours.
Check out, watch out boy going on car, just check on them out there. Just try to lock up the a while ago. That's a good thing we record them. Man, I'm not fighting it. One time we chase you and me clipping about it.
Yeah. Them police officer, them.
Police officer. I did indicate, sir. I did indicate. Alright, then we can go to court. Alright, my bro, dad. I remember dash camera run as well, so. Yes, I'm gonna indicate, indicate. Insurance. Oh. Yeah, man, hold on there. Insurance. You can literally play by the dash cam, you can hear when the indicator turn on.
Alright, play one.
Alright then.
Can I show an indicator?
No, you can hear the sound. Just like it, I make the sound now. Alright then, respect. You see them man have some kepa, bro.
Yes, this is God's servant. This is the one that God called to win souls. And I'm prophesying to him right now. This is Althea Fuller. What is his name? Kevin. Yes, God will use him mightily. England, everywhere, all over the world. I remember answer what God I tell you to do. Let's not take it down and bring up your son. God, it's not about me and not it's about the calling from your life. And you hold your children, you got your same thing, you got your break the curse, brother. No, go to God, ask him what is your assignment. Ask God what is your assignment, brother. I love you, my brother. I mean, I pray.
Junior Campbell asking his dad Cornell Campbell to stop holding down is talent. 200,000 for collaboration and him say no. Support his new album Look to the East.
I say every artist set a foundation for them picnic. I do my thing where God bless me with. I fight against me. You get a money come for me do the album. For you sing a song with me on the album. And you turn it down, brother. A collaboration, you turn it down, you know why I'm reach no way. You hide me. You see me, I say, I'm gonna love them thing, brother. And stop spread propaganda upon me, say, me I sing a very song, and me a this and that. From the day I know myself until now, you don't know me eat, and you don't know me sleep. You don't know nothing about me, brother. You try to carry me down. And me not turn up pesty, you know, wake up your doorway and see me. Me not call and beg you nothing. Because you know, I'm calling for the block me number, everything. And I don't know what more to say, brother, but all I say, just give me a break, brother, and just stop spread propaganda upon me. Bob Marley not do that to the youth, them. I don't see no artist do that to the youth, them at all. And you try to do this to me, brother. For other people, this is Jonah Campbell. Listen to the original song. Done by me, Jonah Campbell.
Imagine people come. She come from England. She do must 35. How much years do England? 40 years?
I do over 50 years.
She do over 50 years at England and work, and this is how she come back from living now. This is how she come back from living now. This over 50 years in England, guys.
Jamaican woman who was living in England came home after 50 years and was taunted for coming back to her home country to settle inside of an board-up house she grew up in. I got to say not everyone is going to make it in a foreign country whether they've resided there for a long time. So to everyone who thought it's that easy because a close friend or family member did it in a short space of time, you're wrong. And that's a general statement.
Guys, now tell me now, chat. Tell me now, chat. 50 years in England at this. You should be ashamed. You are ashamed and miserable, so you're taunting the only people that looked out for you. And I'm telling you, look, because them son won't come home. What son? Okay, that's great. And what your house there, it is in England. This is your house? This? Are you not cold? Are you not cold? Are you not cold? Pull it down and go. Pull it down and go. I'm going to give you the fame that you're seeking.
Let us know what's your thoughts in the comment section.
Rastafari is a black power movement with a spiritual nucleus. It is the only black power movement that come in the West that have at its center a spiritual awakening. And that is why Rastafari is so unique in the Western world. It's fighting for the liberation of African people. Even though, especially in a reggae music, you hear people that twist it and turn it round to make it mean something different. That means white people all over the place now cannot jump up on a tongue book. One love, one heart, let's get together and be all right. Yet still them don't go tell them family. These young white Rasta youth will come from Italy and Germany. Them don't sit down and talk to them parents about our struggle, our liberation. But when a reggae concert, them a jump about Jah Rastafari and a jump about this and that. And now we're the most red, gold and green. And I go like say them is more Rasta than you who come from Jamaica and who was talk about Rasta. How that possible? How we allow that? Because them a usurp our thinking again, just like how them usurp and tell us say Egypt, no in Africa. When we hear about Egypt, when I was a child and I hear about Egypt, I think say Egypt was a place in the sky. Because I never know says black people have built the pyramids them and all them something. I never know that. I never know that because all of a sudden you says some space people build the pyramid. We don't know says black people. As a matter of fact, we demonize Egypt because the Bible talk about Israel in Egypt. And most Rasta see themselves as Israelite. So them say, yeah, Pharaoh are wicked, Egypt this and Egypt that. Yet still Egypt is the one of the cradle of civilization. So how we make them do that? How they make we come to freedom thinking and them come to freedom thinking and engulf it and push it in a way that we now start to say, yeah, well, you know, we're all one and we're all this and we're all that and all them something. Of course, we're all human beings. But there's a liberation struggle that is need to be one before we start talking about one love, one heart, let's get together and be all right. There's a liberation struggle that need to be fought from everyone away. Everyone away need to fight it before we can say, yes, this is that and this is that. Because we know say human beings is human beings. But it's not all human beings going to the craziness where black people are going through, where African people are going through. And if we don't find out and realize that philosophy, that whole one race superior is racism. We're always hug up this and hug up that and hug up that and then lose focus. We're going to lose focus and sell out Africa again. And Rasta will talk about this and Rasta will talk about that. Them go and like say everything okay. Now when you see them all in Europe, just like the leaders them in Africa. When you go, me personally witness it. When you go to Paris, I will heap of them politicians. They pay white woman them they with. Nobody don't know that in them go to Africa. Because when them go to Africa, them go like say them is black and black and black and black. And when you see them in Europe in some party, up here white people them all go up and go to sleep with them. And you have Rasta. Musician and artists. Them dep on tour. It's that them do. Them lose the post, them lose the focus. And that is what we need. We need a focus. Rastafari is a liberation movement.
The translation of it from this manuscript is saying that Jesus Christ did have a wife. A news come out where a news come out about this well, I don't know if it's an archaeologist, but she appeared to be a big scholar in the theological vibes there, you know, them theologians who is always digging up and finding things. Well, apparently this scholar, this woman who is a well-respected PhD, all the other accolades that them have on your name when you go through some big theological universities, them find a manuscript. And the manuscript is a very ancient manuscript, dated, well, they never put no date on it, but it's a long time manuscript them find. And this manuscript is said to have some words of Jesus Christ on it. These words is not in the Bible. So it's a new piece of the Bible them find. And some on papyrus paper. Them find it on the papyrus paper. And where it say, the translation of it from this manuscript is saying that Jesus Christ did have a wife. This is a serious thing because many people have been saying that over the years. But now, if this is legitimate, where you're going to hear about it, is that Jesus is making reference to his wife, Mary. Now, can you imagine all these nuns over the years who was celibate, we never want to have no sex because they are the bride of Christ. You can imagine all of these nuns get jealous and now say, oh, Jesus should have a woman with them. It's a terrible thing. Because they thought that they were the woman or the bride. Because you know these nuns married to Christ, you know. Them have an all ring, you know. Where them give them everything to Christ. And them sit up in these nunneries. For centuries it has been going on. Can you imagine if this, well, you know them not going to accept it. Them not going to accept it. I don't care what we're finding fine and how legitimate it is and how historical it is. Them not going to agree with it. But all these monks will sit up in the monasteries who has been masturbating themselves and has been troubling little boys because them take oath of celibacy to the Lord. For years, say now that them find words by Jesus Christ that him did have a wife. Now the Da Vinci Code, where did I go and kick up rumpus over a couple years ago, did state such. There is a movie named The Last Temptation of Jesus Christ, where it mentions such union between this woman that them call Mary of Magdala and Jesus Christ. And many other books have been written about the union between Mary and Jesus. My argument is that why is it that the Roman Catholic Church is so hung up on no sex? It's like sex is a sin from them time there until now. Them put a taboo upon sex. And we see sex as, I mean, the worst thing. It's a terrible thing, you know, because you have all a woman and una go on and you have all a girlfriend and your wife or your woman who you live with, she will accept that you have a friend. But you see, from she go, you say you and the woman outside go have sex. Now it changed the whole thing, you know. It changed the whole thing now. So you can't just have a friend and like have the sex not coming right. And you have man who claims him love him woman, you know. Love her. And him say, yes, I know sex, you know, it's love, genuine love. And you see if him ever go years to have sex with the next woman out there, I done him done with her. So love, sex stronger than love in the Western world where sex destroy people. Sex get you mad, and some people take sex with love. So it's a weird thing because the church started, the church create that evil thing around the sex. Them all claim say Eve first curse was the idea of she having pain in childbirth. And them have a woman named Mary who them claim never have no sex to bring forth a child in the world. So you can see how the Roman Catholic Church, because the Roman Catholic Church started. The Roman Catholic Church started because Rome get it from Greece, Greece get it from Egypt. But the thing with it that Egyptians saw it as a myth. It was a myth in Egypt. It was a myth in most indigenous societies where we hear about the gods, and the gods, like all in the Egyptian, in the Greek mythology where you have Zeus. Zeus was a what do you call it now, a god who just have all sort of woman, only a woman. So in a Rome, sex wasn't almost a perversion as how we see it. In Christian society, it become perverted to the point where now you start to think about sex, you feel that you're sin. Most man think about sex in a 5 minutes. The amount of time where a normal man think about sex. If his wife ever know, if his wife ever know his mind. But most man now go say him think about sex. But it's real. It's real thing. It's real thing. Most man in that 3 minutes, every 3 minutes, a man think about sex. Every 3 minutes, a man think about sex. And any woman out there, if your man tell you say, don't go so lie about tell him say Muta say, every 3 minutes a man think about sex. You understand? If him tell you say Muta talk foolishness, Muta talk foolishness, you have, especially when you get older. Especially when you get older. Because when you get older, you feel everything can go left, you know. So you have to repellish it when you get older. Because when you get older, you feel everything can go left, you know. So you have to repellish it when you're thinking. And that's how you have to start to think enough things. You know, see, you have some man, I look at her, some young girl out there, that if I go like, if I walk with her wife, that I go like, in that look. When the wife, that hides him sideways, you know. I look at him sideways to see if him see her, because she look at her too, you know. The thing with it, you know, is that woman always look on a woman where, if you feel such a pretty thing, a woman look on the woman first. She look on her, and then when she look on the woman, how the woman look, shaped and thing, she eyes you around the corner, obviously, if you are look, you make sure say you don't look. Because it's almost like say you eye rape her. You say, where you look at her so far? It's a serious thing. So the sex thing is a serious problem. It's a serious problem. We have a serious decadent mind when it comes on to sex. We have a serious, what you call, sinful way toward this sex. And where we know, say, we can't escape it. And in the Western world, it becomes so perverted. It becomes very perverted. And the Christian mindset even make it more perverted. Because the more you put stigma upon it, is the more you sin against it. Because the law, not that if you save you, you know, the law that if you kill you. Because law no come out of conscience, law come out of societal practices, not necessarily societal practices, but law come out of how people in a society decide, say, they're going to keep the society in line. So them create certain laws, but necessarily, sometimes the law is against the people. Sometimes the law make you sin more. Sometimes the law make you do things where it's like how a man make ganja illegal. You have some man that say ganja shouldn't be legal, but the law said. And until the law say it's legal, you're going to always have people that go jail feed. So when the law make it legal now, how you go compensate all the people that you lock up for ganja over the years? Because sometimes the law can sit in, or the lawyers, the people who make the law, can sit in and legislate that we can make that law redundant based upon for what is taking place now. You understand? Just like how we read in the Bible that them say, if a man commit adultery, he must be put to death, just like a homosexual. But now, it's alright for be an adulterer in a Jamaica, but it's alright for be a homosexual. I don't know. You should have someone start stone some man, because the whole of we guilty of adultery. You know what I'm saying? So, you have a man now where him not say nothing wrong with adultery, you know, but him, God bless him, would have kill him that stone a homosexual. Because to him, homosexuality is worse, the worst thing a man can do. Because it threatens female sexuality. And the woman now, she can't take no recourse against it more than say, me I left you, you know, me I left you, and I threw the pity them, me not left you already, you know, and I left something there. And the same Bible will tell us homosexuality, a man for dead because of homosexuality. The same Bible will tell us adulterer for dead too. As a matter of fact, the Bible have a way if you all tell you, say, if you have a vineyard, you must plant certain food with next food. Yeah, serious thing. That's why all man take all oat against vine food. You have bubble them when I eat no vine food. Because number 6 tell you say you must drink no wine or nothing from the vine and all these things. So it's really a concept where man come up with in certain things. So the Roman Catholic have a monopoly on certain vibes when come on to Christianity. And them create these laws for make you sin. Yeah, you have societies now where it don't matter to them. You know, see, you have in Africa, polygamy. In Africa, polygamy is more accepted than homosexuality. In the West, homosexuality is more accepted than polygamy. As a matter of fact, to the USA newspaper poll, said that most Americans believe that polygamy is worse than homosexuality. Most Americans believe that polygamy is where a man have more than one wife. Monogamy is when a man have one wife or a woman have one husband. Polyandry is when a woman have more than one husband. And then now me I hear about a new one named polymony, where a couple is involved with more than one relationship and the whole of them agree with the whole heap of relationship where the whole of them have. So you have polygamy, where it's practiced in the most Eastern societies, including Africa. Like the president of South Africa, Zuma, he have 5 wives. He come here with one the other day. I don't know who might try to show off. But I know he have 5 wives, and everybody know he have 5 wives. Zuma, the president of South Africa, have 5 wives. And it's not unusual for a Zulu have 5 wives. In the Hebrew tradition, a man allowed to have like 7 wives. Me go to Cameroon, and me book a man, we have 72 wives. The man is a madman. Definitely. Because one is enough for two. I mean, you got away 3, 4, but when you got at 72, the problem with in marriage, you know, is that, and it's a weird thing, because I see some things in Africa where it should blow some people's mind, you know. I see a man, I mean, I sit down with them and I reason with them, you know. The man married to the 2 sisters, them. Him have, you know, Jamaican people kind of classity, you know, and I go like say something. Because when you got a country, trust me, cousin and cousin, they're together, this and that, and family, this with the relationship, and all them something, and I go like it not happening, you know. But the man have him 2 wives, them his sister. We book a next one where this is weird. Like the 2 of them, the two people them engage. But the arrangement is that before they're married, the man can deal with who he want to deal with, and the woman can deal with who she want to deal with. But this when they're married now, they have to give a commitment to the marriage that way there. You're thinking at Jamaica, you could have engaged that woman. And I tell her, I say, all right, like come here, I'm married yet. You know, can't go and deal with my whole-time girlfriend. Should have chop have a figure with a ring for it, believe you me, the engagement ring. But it's different strokes for different folks, you know, in different societies. Certain things happen, certain things work, where you would have looked upon as weird. You understand? But it's not really weird to them. Like it's weird in America, especially in a Jamaica, you know. I mean, the monogamous thing kind of stifling. Believe you me, monogamy kind of stifling. Consider and say most man is by nature polygamous, and you can't work out a polygamy there in a country where tell you say, boy, right now if you go married, one married, bigamy that is an unlawful thing. So Rome come and Rome set up certain laws and set up certain doctrine, and in them religion thing, them cars now. That's why you have so much pedophiles and so much priests where they the little boys, and the homosexuality is rampant amongst priests because they must stifle a certain part of them what is real. They must stifle it. You know, see it. And through them must stifle it now, them turn to, well, part of the Bible they tell you to, in our Romans, when Paul talk about because of them perversion, the Lord give them up to unusual behavior. Men turn into men and women turn into women and all these things. So, them set up themselves, perversion, and then them now turn around now, and you who now accept these things now, you is seen as uncivilized, you is seen as not keeping up with the times. You understand? And if you don't accept these things now, you are labeled all sort of name, big name like homophobic and all these words where we never hear about. When me a little pick, me never know name homophobic. The thing was an instrument where people play. You understand? Although we hear some big word. But these paper, these papyrus that them find, or this woman find, I don't know how effective it's going to be upon the thinking of Christians. Because maybe you don't even hear about it more than so. You understand? Again, but as we say, when we talk certain things all 2-3 weeks down the line, you hear it just coming at the newspaper then. But look out for that news there because it's going to be a serious thing.